Yeah, so in my opinion, like OnlyFans for me was desperate times call for desperate measures. I was a broke college student, and when the whole Mr. Beast thing came out, I was like, I refuse to go back to school. Like I dropped out, and like I come from my entire family's Brazilian, and I'm firstborn generation here. So like my parents lived out the American dream. Like, oh, we want our firstborn to go to college, and so I made it there, and then second year I was like, peace out. Not to mention a very religious family. To then do OnlyFans was like such a crazy shock.
I'm just so curious about that. The family's reaction
It
to
was horrible. It was horrible. I mean, I think for me, like you said, like I'm very like business mind oriented. Like I'm a very logical person, like in every aspect of my life. Like I think of Marilyn Monroe. I think of like these polarizing people in the industry who are now one of the biggest icons. Pamela Anderson, Marilyn Monroe,
Kim Kardashian.
Kim K is like now seen as an icon. I mean, no one ever forgot the, tape, but at the end of the day, she's a billionaire. It doesn't matter what you do, or I'm not saying my actions don't have consequences, because I will get into the fact like I do see the consequences of doing OF in trying to pivot. Well, I'm gonna do it. And I did it, and it, we didn't speak for like 4 or 5 months, which in like, I don't know, like the Latin culture, like it's very, very rare. Like you don't just not talk to your family. Like it is extremely against culture. But in all, like after I feel like I've made it to like a certain point, which is like recently, like the last, I'd say like 4 months, I've been like, I think I capped out. Like I'm only as good as I can be when my entire energy and my entire being is put in it. Like I truly believe like in order for you to be even like you in prime and all these things, you have to be like some sort of like psycho and delusional. Like you have to have that psychotic obsession with what you're doing and believe it so hard for it to work. And like, you know how many people join OF a day that don't even make a fraction of what like the top creators do? Not to mention, it's extremely vulnerable to put yourself out like that and know that in the beginning of my career, I couldn't showcase this side of me because I knew that that's not what was going to be attractive to men. Most men that are wanting to spend money on that platform. Like, so going from that to today and pursuing fashion, and I have to keep myself stimulated. I have to keep learning, or else people like me, like personally, like I get extremely bored. And when I lose interest, everything starts declining. Fuck it to every person in your you have to literally say fuck everything. And to a point where I said fuck it to my family because I knew I knew at some point I was going to be able to do it.